Welcome back, everyone, to the Real Double Dose channel. This is your host, Lex, coming to you straight from the heart where the talk is real and the vibe is always live. Yes, like we always say, thank you for being a part of us here, because here we serve a slice of everyday life and just about the things we've been through. For any show requests, feedback, or anything under the sun, you can reach us at Real Double Dose channel at yandex.com. That's Real Double Dose channel at yandex.com, yandex.com, and as well as Real Double Dose channel.blogspot.com. And we do have a .com, and we're trying to merge and try to see where we're configuring out the domains with the Blogspot, incorporating with the shop and so much other goodies that we have. You can also check us out on TuneIn, Stitcher Radio, Spreaker.com, as well as Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Deezer. We have so much more. Podcast Addict, Google Cast, and it's just TuneIn. Like I said, it's like probably about 13 different platforms. But right now, we're about to get a little bit more crunk. Just remember to make sure that you're signing up for our free trip and gift card giveaways. Like we said, we've had over 75 people win theirs already, at least with the gift cards and different merchandise. Thank you to our sponsors with GiveMeAllThat.com, and as well as Bernetti Solutions and so much more. We do have the Spiritual and Mind Elevation Transformation Program rolling out. It's going great, and you will see that popping up everywhere. So make sure to take a look out at Real Double Dose channel on our Instagram. I'm mixing up words, as you can tell, and just check it out at the Blogspot. It'll be at the Real Double Dose channel Blogspot if you don't see it on the other links as well, and that is going to be right under the header line right there. So just make sure you look at that and check that out, and the wonderful things coming along with all of those. Yes. So I just wanted to put this out. I mean, I've had a lot of different ones come in. Okay, you're hearing, I just want to let's stop for a moment. I just want to say, if you hear bells going off and jitteriness going in, it's just a coffee chaotic feeling. I think I had too much espresso, but at the same time, I feel this energy. It's not even that. It's just a whole bunch of things, and I'll elaborate for you next time on our next chapter that comes next week. But right now, this show itself is called #MyType, and this was brought over from a lot of the wonderful families of RDDC who just wanted to pass along how the music made them feel, how the understanding of the energy made them feel. And I listened to the song and I downloaded it, and it's pretty darn catchy, and it makes you feel completely like empowered. Okay, I don't care if you're a male or female, whatever. It makes you feel good. But they wanted me to give a little bit of a harmonization as to what I wanted to say when it comes down to #MyType. That's what it is. So in the song, you can check that out. I'm pretty sure it's going viral at this point with Sweetie. And I believe also they had London going on in there, one of the rappers and singers. Great ladies who know how to do their talent well. And it's a really energetic video I saw too. But let's put that in, #MyType. What is your type? And I just mean as far as everything else coming along, right? What is your type? We're going to be doing little scenarios. Is your type a certain situation of where you just needed to be, or are you going for something else that's not even on your category? So my type is, what is it? Like, you just define what your type is, whether it be a person, a thing, not nitpicking and not having it completely exactly the way you think it should be perceived by a television prompter or by a magazine, but exactly what your type is. What do you feel your type is? What is your type for you? Okay, and that's everything under the sun. What's your type of poodle? What's your type of Doberman Pinscher? What's your type of German Shepherd? What's your type of shoes? What type is your shoelaces? What type of hairstyle do you like? What type of hair moisturizers do you like? What kind of body soap do you like? What type is it? Just define what your type is so you can get to know you a lot better. Now, regardless of what the song leeways or not about, as far as some people will say, oh, it's superficial, it's this and that. Look, everything in life is superficial. When you choose one cheese over the other, you're still superficial. When you choose to go down one road over another because one has more potholes, you're still superficial in some kind of way because you want the smoother path. So at the end of the day, I'm not calling you out, I'm just shouting it out. #that's my type, right? That is my type. Now let me tell you what Lex's type is. Lex's type is a grown person who acts like a real grown person, who knows what they're doing and knows what they want out of life. Now, it doesn't have to be by age, because I've met some 18-year-olds, especially when I just went over to the beef jerky outlet. I'll tell you about that later. I'm going to have to post some things about that. But it was an amazing experience with the popcorn and the strawberry cheesecake, peanuts, and all kinds of stuff. At the end of the day, I took about an hour in that store tasting different things, just trying different things, singing along with the cashiers, because I figured out my type. And guess what? I bought all my type, all 8 of them. So I'm saying You hear me going crunk up in here. That's what it is. I've had so many salty people. So many things come up. And it's just like the more haters, you got more haters, the higher you go. And if you don't have haters, like we always say, and like it's always said, if you don't have them haters, you are not doing something right. You should always have a hater. Unfortunately, you should always have a hater always in your corner booing you along. Why? Because it lets you know you're doing something that is definitely the right way to go. Okay, not warning you to go down the right way. They're booing you because you're just making it so hot, so wonderful. Hashtag my type. What is your type? That's my type. That's my type. What? So she said rich figure something. I can't really say it right now. That's my type. Now you can put that on yourself. Okay, what is your type? Is it having 8 figures in your pocket? Is it driving the car you wanted versus the car you have? Is it going to that job interview that you want, to that job that you want to have? In that perspective, is it going to that class and switching out at the last moment or during your beginning moments and becoming a dental hygienist instead of being a liaison at whatever country club, whatever it might be? Okay, is it definitely going? Are you going with the flow of traffic? All right, of people basically focusing on one area to where they figure the crowd is going to be better there, or are you the fish that's going into the open sea to say, look, I'm going to tell you what I'm doing for my own trendsetter? You have to be hashtag your own trendsetter. You have to know hashtag my type, your type, the type, what's right for you. You have to understand that no matter what path you go on, someone's always going to be not cheering you along. And that's the best way to know about it. There's conquering fears and there's fears that need to be conquered. There's things that have to go to where you just have to cut it off once you hear this episode and say, look, I'm about to make it happen. I'm about to make these things go around. Why? Because it has to configure into who you're about to be. You're already it. We're already there. We just have to hold on and take the ride to where it's already leading us. There's nothing that can stop us but us. Nothing that can stop us but us. Hashtag my type. As the song as well, I encourage you to listen to it. You might not like that kind of swag. You might but if you listen to it for really what it is basically women, okay, men, whoever, coming in, and the women are singing the song, but I'm saying like, it's basically affirmations into saying, this is what I want. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm going after. Now look at all that. Break it all down. It's a lot deeper than what it just comes off. Oh, this song. Well, it's more to it than that. It's entertainment. Yeah, it's catchy. Yeah, it's tune vibes, and I love it. But at the same time, it's not necessarily for a person to fall in love with. It's for you to fall in love with yourself and know what you want to do, what you have to do, and where you're taking you and only you. Because until you and us and we can take each other there's no one else that can come on that ride with us. There's no one else that has promised that ride but us, and we can't catch them up if we're constantly playing catch up, and we need to stand up to do what we have to do. So this is not the longest episode, but it's definitely empowerment for all of us to figure out hashtag my type. What is it about that life and about the life that you choose to have? What is it about more than self-improvement, more than enlightenment, more than all that? And with the spiritual and mind elevation transformation program, it's the same thing. Whether it's free, whether it's paid, how far are we willing to go? How far are you willing to go, in order for us to reach that next bridge? Because I guarantee the people in my life who wouldn't have been there, if I hear the things that I hear, see the things that I've seen, everything, I would have never gotten to this point now. And I'm more than the billionaire trillionaire. I'm more satisfied with the depth of knowledge and wisdom and tuning and fine enhancing that I always say. People say, well, I'd rather be a millionaire than have all this knowledge. No, you wouldn't, because you would lose all that money before you even realize you had it. If you don't have knowledge and wisdom, you have no power. Money can only be money if you don't know the power and the wisdom between strategically putting it there. At the end of the day, people want to say what they want to say about who's in the presidency, who's this and that. I don't do politics, but strategically move it on the monopoly board. There's one person that's always on TV all the time, and obviously we're not clicking the channel to us. Now, it's not the point of popularity or fame or any of that stuff, but I'm going to say hashtag my type. Figure out what's yours. If you have to play that wonderful tune and that wonderful song, get down. I'm my type. That's my type. I had to put that out there. Don't just take it for raunchy or this and that. Oh, Lexus glue. No, this is what it is. Just like Lizzo hashtag truth hurts. That's what it is. Some of us don't have to go out there and have a microphone and sit on a TEDx show. Some of us don't have to sit in there and have 15 million people on a YouTube video to say what they have to say. A lot of it is said through words of music. It doesn't have to be your type, but it definitely gives you your type of music to figure out hashtag my type. So be the change, feel the passion, embrace the power of the spirit. I hope this has been as powerful powerful as it is and the feeling in my soul. And I hope it transfers over to yours. You're amazing. You're blessed. Check us out at Real Double Dose channel at yandex.com, yandex.com. That's the website we love as far as our email goes right now. That's what it is. And realdoubledosechannel.blogspot.com. It is ours, and .com for the Real Double Dose channel is official. We just need to set all these things up. But until then, you can always check us out at RDDC Lex Team / we have all the links on SoundCloud and the Blogspot, the books at the bottom of the Blogspot as well, and many, many more links. You could check us out. You could dig a little bit and you'll find a whole lot. So, like I said before, you're amazing. You're wonderful. Check that out. Hashtag my type. Remember, you need to figure out yours, and we all need to figure out ours. And we'll be back with you very, very, very soon.